You know what I don't like? When I voice, this is the most probable one thing to happen, and it's almost dollar for dollar. It happens about 5 days in a row where it's not calls. I don't make calls, but I give you most likely probabilities, and I've just been hitting them almost to the dollar 5 days in a row. You know what I don't like about it? Is the law of numbers, because trust me, my analysis over this last bit, especially since the Fed spoke last day of March, early May, that was my last really bad, where the third most probable thing happened, not the top one. Anyway, the law of numbers is going to mean I'm going to mess up soon. So I've been hot on a roll. Bitcoin has been moving to exactly where I've been thinking it was. And from yesterday's analysis, it actually took a few hours longer to hit the exact point I mentioned, so it didn't follow my drawing exactly, but the exact points it did do the same thing. So the law of numbers is I want to prepare you. I've been on the money recently, but just when I mess up again, which it's going to happen. I've been too much on a roll. I won't ignore it. When I do mess up this next video, or whenever it could be today, right? And then tomorrow I have to come say, sorry guys. Anyway, when it happens, I will go back over what my mistake was and what I feel that I missed, or not. So for example, if something happens that I don't expect, but I said specifically it's the third most probable, we'll try to identify, okay, it actually was the third most probable, or, sorry, I keep bumping my microphone. I think you can hear me better when it's down low, sorry. Or when the next time I'm wrong, because one of my top two most probables don't play out, we'll try to analyze together, learn together. Why did I think that the third most probable was, the third, and that's the one that play out? Did I make a mistake? And we'll analyze from that video why I decided that the top and the 1 and 2 are the most probable, and try to identify, did I analyze wrong and truly it was the third one that played out is the most probable, or did the third most likely just play out in general? So I promise you, I've been on a freaking roll lately, but the next time I get it wrong, or one of my top two don't play out, we're going to analyze it heavily and we're going to try to get better together. But as of now, just watching my channel is probably going to be helping you out, at least on the short-term time frames, pretty well, because I don't know, I don't like to pat myself here. I didn't break my arm patting myself on the back, but I'm saying this because I'm going to make a mess up, and I promise you the next time I do, we're going to deep dive analyze so we can all learn together. Let's hit this. Bitcoin's still not doing anything special, even if you think you're supposed to be bullish. Once again, just like I think on Friday, I'll link you to it at the end, but you still assume down, and I'm going to show you why, and I'll tell you the exact conditions in this video on when to not assume down. Ready? Let's get it. All right, so check this. Oh, I meant to do this. Check this out from my yesterday's video. Make sure I don't have it on. I listen to everything on ×2 speed. Oop, actually, I already switched it. Good. All right. I never listen to anything on YouTube not on ×2 speed unless it's music or it's trying to learn something mechanical, like fix a lawnmower, because I need to watch it on like normal speed because I'm mechanically retarded. Anyway, here we go. Has a better than 30% chance of happening. Do you see what I'm saying? If I had to guess, it's going to wick down to this level to 38,200, then try. Did you hear that? So this is from yesterday's analysis. See the date? 22nd. This is from 3 days ago. Shit. Anyway, this is where the next move was happening. Watch. Down to 38.2. Try to come back up to the 39. Then come up around the 39. And then start wiggling around and try doing something like this. And that's okay. So remember, down to 32, come up to 39, wiggle around. And what I'm about to say is, at that point, I don't know if it's going to try up again or go down again. And that's not the point of this analysis. I was giving you analysis specifically over the next 48 hours. And it actually lasted exactly 48 hours, the analysis. And you're not going to find this anywhere else on YouTube. But sometimes my analysis sucks, and then other analysis kick my butt when I get it totally wrong. My role will end, I'm telling you, and please forgive me when it does, but I promise you we'll go over it. I'm not going to be one of those YouTubers who says, ignore yesterday's video where I was completely wrong. Let's look at this and buy my packages because I'm a genius. No, when I'm wrong, I want you to learn from. Anyway, so just listen. There ends up
recovering or failing, I don't know and I don't care. I just want to know where I start being interested in hedging bets for longs or shorts at that time.
Okay, so that was from about 48 hours ago. So now let's go look at the chart. And this is the same thing I drew. So remember, at that video, let's see here, that was at 26:01. At minute 26:01 from the date. It's the one that says, it looks like, where's the thumbnail? Whatever. It's the one that says 29 incoming or bounce. That one. Actually, you can't see that. It's this one right here. Okay, from April 22nd. So I drew it, and look, I haven't moved it, and you saw, if you watched that video, I even said I'm going to save this in the object tree. Remember that I made can you see this? YouTube guess 422 text and path. Where's the text? Did I delete it? Oh, no. Okay. So this was, okay. So in that video, I went over all the reasons why I knew that was by far the most probable thing to happen, was to come exactly to 38.2, because it was a mixture of D. So it was a mixture of D having broken this and had the lowest target, but B had been working the best. So I knew 39 to 40 was a key area that it would bounce here, then come straight back to around 39 to 40, which is what that whole analysis was. And if you want analysis that has multiple versions of what could happen within exact time frames, look at my Discord. And if you do, signing up in May is going to be a lot better. I'm restructuring. It's going to be a hell of a lot better. There's going to be always something to do, no matter what time frame you're on. Live shows, master classes on how to use a Tradingview Chart, live trading. Just there's going to be risk management master classes that I'm holding, and so start in May. I'm lowering the prices, but go ahead and check it out in the meantime. And if you join now as a free member, actually, if you want to go ahead and hit that link, and you can join as a free member, you just can't open like the content that costs money, right? But you can still do Discord support and welcome and kind of see that stuff. And in, I think, the welcome page or Discord support, as your non-paying members, you sign up, I left a little note about some of the changes and why it might be in your best interest, to end May. Go ahead and make that go. So you can always go ahead to go to Discord. Don't pay for anything if you haven't done it yet. Don't seriously, don't pay yet. But if you go on there and you see my message, hey, until I have this established, if you want a coupon for the lowest tier for the next 10 days so you can try it out, I'm willing to do that. There's instructions on one of the pages that non-paying members have access to. You'll see, and I posted in both of them, if you want a quick coupon to check it out for a few days. Unless you're from somebody else's Discord and you want to steal my crap, I'm going to be pissed, and I'll know it, because I have my people who are out on other people's Discords making sure my stuff isn't stolen. So don't, if you're somebody who's a competitor, don't do it, because I have little birdies. Have you seen Game of Thrones? I've got birds, bitches. All right. Anyway, also, follow me on Twitter at Cosasverdes with the number 2 afterward, with the number 2, Cosasverdes 2. I give you some bad A altcoin and Bitcoin analyses, and a lot of polls, so that you can tell the overall sentiment on whether or not people think things are going to fall or go up. And if online communities are not your darn thing, like me, I was a freeloader for 4 years learning crypto, there's a join button that's right below here. And if you click it, another very short video, like 90-second video, it comes up and it describes to you why I offer you way more exclusively than what you see on YouTube for free as a freeloader, like I was for 4 years. But you just hate chat rooms like Discord, which I typically did too, until my fans forced me to make one, which I still I hate chat rooms. So if you're like me, you're old like me or whatever, hitting that join button will give you way better options. And and give me that thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Did you give me a thumbs up? This is for the people who didn't give me a thumbs up. Oh, wait, I hit the wrong button. I was going to do it again. Whatever. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. It helps the algo, especially as Bitcoin's going sideways. Retail investors obviously aren't coming. help out your YouTube Bitcoin content creator, because if you want more content from me, and you don't have to be a part of my Discord or paying member or anything, just if you're a regular viewer, please, I know it gets redundant, just hit the like every time and leave an emoji comment. I promise you, the bots, the SEXBOTS and all the scammer bots, they're leaving me like 70 comments. I would love to see one time that real people leave me half the comments that the SEXBOTS and scam bots do. But the sex and scam, I had to get rid of my spam filter. I used to block them all. I had the least amount of spam out of anybody in crypto YouTube. And guess what it did for me? It actually hurt my channel, because it hurt the YouTube algo. The YouTube algo likes to see more comments, and it helps it push to new viewers. So once I removed that, my channel started growing again. So I'm sorry that I can't remove the spam, but I'm pretty sure everybody's smart enough not to click on a porn site that says tender sex, or when they say, well, all is well and good, but with Sandy, I earn 0.6 BTC a day. Those are the two types of spammers. Don't click on them. I respond to them with, hey, SEXBOT scammers. I make fun of them. But I really like to see, if you're a returning viewer, click the thumbs up every time and just leave, even if it's a period without the content. Literally, just go to comment, type a period, enter, done. Helps the algo. Thank you so much. It's going to help me continue making videos for you. All right. So I'm at the top right now, which I guess is okay. All right. So from that video again, and I will link you to it at the end. If you didn't see it, it's honestly, you'll see how I got this almost perfectly. How did I know it's going to go exactly to 39.2? I was only $49 off. And then how did I know it was going to come back between 39 or 30? And I should have made these a little taller, because it was actually between 39 and 39.9. So had I done it right, it would have been like this, because this is, I knew it was going to go straight between down to here and straight to 30 to 39.9. How did I know that? Right? And so I'm going to link you to that video at the end if you didn't see it, how I use 4 charts, and I tell you what, I even skipped over B, the one that gets it right, but how did I know to mix the downside target for D and then use this as the base on where it's going to go? If you didn't watch that, I'm linking it to you at the end. You're going to learn so much more, and you're going to make, if you just understand it, and watch it twice or something, right? And leave me a comment twice. No, I'm just kidding. You're going to make so much more money in crypto. Even if you're a hodler and you don't like to click around and trade, just understanding how trading works. In order to be a hodler, you have to sell at some point, right? If you're going to change your life. So that means you need to know how to trade, even if you don't do it much. I promise you, even hodlers, you have to watch yesterday's video and the video before that, where I made the exact, while everybody was getting bullish right here, I made a video proving to you that there's an over 50% chance that price is getting ready to fall below that lower low. And that was the video before the video I drew this. So I'm going to, at the end of this video, I'm linking you to the video where I told you that. And then after it happened, how I made the call exactly down to, actually, no, I did get it right. Look, 38,250. That is where it went. 38,215. So I was $40 off. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so, and then you need to watch those 2 videos. I'm telling you, if you are newer to my channel, all the price action right now is just boring. Nothing's changed. But I need you to see those previous 2 videos, because I swear, even if you're not a trader, if you watch them, I speak in a way that even new people can understand. I might say weird words like 4-hour 21 EMA, but usually when I use jargon for new people, that makes no damn sense, and I know what that's like. I explain it in a way where you are going to understand it, and I promise you, if you watch my last 2 videos, you're gonna. The bull run probably won't happen until late 2023 or early 2024. So you're not going to be making money buying altcoins right now. The only way to be making money right now is to know how the chart moves. It's going to make you more money over time, so you don't burn through your portfolio, because crypto is not fucking going up for over a year. I'm telling you. There's not going to, it could hit 75K, then slam back down to 29K. That is the best chance before late 2023. The best chance. All right. So anyway, that's what we've been covering in the last couple videos, and the reason I'm not really focusing much on analysis for this video is because from the last 13 days, and I think on the one I'm going to link you to, I even measured from here to here, from wherever it fell behind. No, from here to here, it's been 12 days. So Bitcoin has been under this red line, which is the most important single indicator of all of crypto. There is no one indicator that is more important than this one. There isn't. In traditional markets, there is. And it's actually that one, which is the 21 EMA. In crypto, this is, if you could only use one indicator, assuming price candles are not an indicator, it's just called price. This is the most important one in all of crypto. I guarantee you, and if you argue with me, I will win the argument, probably. But anyway, Bitcoin has been under this for, let's see, why is my brain not working properly right now? Yeah, so just in general, it's been under it for now. So I did say in that video about 12 to 13 days. It's now been under for 17 days. So from those two videos, I'm going to link you at the end. You'll hear me say the same thing. Assume lower lows until three things happen. Still the same. Nothing's changed. The three conditions to get to a coin flip for up or down have not happened. The fourth condition for probability to the upside to try to get closer to 49K isn't even close to happen, because the halfway point, a coin flip, whether up or down, has three conditions. I've repeated over and over and over on my channel, content that you're not going to find anywhere else on anybody else's channel. So I'm going to go over it very briefly, because if you watch the videos I'm linking to at the end, you're going to hear me say the same damn thing. Make it very clear. I'm just going to make this very fast. But the point is, assume that this will be a lower high. Then after it comes down, it might make a couple higher lows, trying to push up again and touch this, but then it's going to make a lower low. Assume lower lows with some corrections to the upside. It could go like this, something like this, and then lower low. So even if it comes up first a little bit, we are still assuming down. Even though in the very micro time frames, there might be a lot of 1 hour green candles. So 4 hour and above, so just in general, over the next 10 days or 5 days, you assume down because you have zero reason to assume up more than like on 1 hour, 2 hour candles. Yeah, you're gonna have, so it's just called a correction to the upside, right? Price doesn't move straight down. It goes like this. So, and then people come in my channel when price is going down and it has to pop up. You were wrong, and then the next day, bam, and they come up and say, oh, sorry, you weren't wrong. Actually, no one ever comes back to say that. They just forget. They're too embarrassed to come back and say, oh, actually, you're right. So, but a lot of times I am wrong, and people do call me out on it, and I tell them, yes, I'm wrong, and that's why I like to make those videos analyzing how I thought I got things wrong, because I want to learn from it too. I want to give you better content than anybody else out on English-speaking internet. All right, so assume down, because here are the three things, and I'm finishing up this video, and then I'm going to link you to the two very important videos on how I got this exactly and how I knew it was going to fall from here. Okay, 2 videos in a row. If you missed those, click those at the end here. Okay, watch. These are the conditions. Price must A, go above the weekly 10, which it did there. That's condition 1. But you have to have 3 conditions to get even a 50-50 chance where you don't guess down and you don't guess up. You guess, no guess. It's neutral. Like you either stop trading or you hedge your bets, which on my Discord tier, that's what one of my 3 live traders who likes to trade ranges, he's my range master trader. When it's in the middle of the range, he trades both ways on the same coin using, I can't give his secrets away because I don't even know. I never knew about it. But I have one of my live traders who can show you how to do that. When price is in the middle of the range, I teach people, don't trade. There's no edge. But he's got a way to make money when there is no edge, and it's actually freaking genius. And that's another reason to check out Discord starting in May. And if you want to start now and wait, before I change my prices and stuff, and you want a quick discount, just go sign up as a free member again. And remember what I said. You can leave a comment where you see my post. If you want a coupon, leave a comment, okay? Anyway, condition 1 gets above, which is what happened here. 1 of 3 conditions made, but still means down. Doesn't matter if it got above.
it needs 3 of 3 conditions to be halfway. So condition 1, get above. Condition 2, come back down to touch the weekly 10 or get really close. Yeah. So price can go way up here. It doesn't matter. It has to come back down to touch the 10. And the way it could do that is it could slowly go like this and not move and just wait for the weekly 10 to come up, and it takes weeks. That's still another way it can happen. It's kind of rare, and it's usually only in bull markets it happens. That's very likely not going to happen in this bearish market. So what's going to happen is it's going to spike above. Here's one thing, but here are the 3 conditions. You have to get above, you have to come back to hit that red line, and you have to have a bounce. So you need at least 3 consecutive 5-minute candles in a row. You need 3 consecutive that close green. All right. You can have a red hour candle there, right, on the bounce, but as long as the candle closure happens above this red line. So let me actually extend this red line like this. So when it bounces, it can be a red candle that maybe even wicked below a tiny bit, but the closure was up here. But you need 3 green, 15-minute candles are better, but usually 5 to get a bounce, okay? So that's 3 conditions. 1, you get above. 2, you come back to touch or very, very, very closely to touching the weekly 10 EMA, which is this red line. That's 2 conditions of 3. The third one, you have 3 consecutive green candles in a row, either the 5 to 15-minute time frame, and that is when you have a 50-50 chance. So at this point, there's no edge. Because the 4th thing to have an edge to the upside is this. Where was I? Remember, the 4th thing is, you know how price, like when it gets above the red, it makes a little height, and then when, whatever, so it came above here, made a height. That's called a local high. The 3rd thing that has to happen is, so if this is the local high, you would not have on this last move, even though now we know it went down, but on this last move, you would have had at least a 51% edge to the upside. Not a huge edge, but you would have had a small edge to the trading long had this. See, and it didn't even use it as support. You see that? So it didn't meet condition 2. So it come down, use as support, and 3 green candles up, which didn't happen either. But had it gone to here and closed an hourly candle above that local high, or on this is a local high, had it gone like this, closed candle, that's a 50-50. Once it gets to the local high and closes a 1 hour, then you have a 51% chance or greater of trading to the upside. That is when the probabilities flip specifically. Mathematically, specifically, back-checking, testing, it works similarly in traditional markets, and I actually learned the statistics behind this from watching traders of traditional markets. I've been educating myself to help my community, my Discord, and my free YouTube members as much as possible. I've been, because most of YouTube people, something I'm about to say, which might be, it might actually be the most important thing. I might make a different video on this, but like a short YouTube short, but the people you see on YouTube who are crypto people, they're either the news and explaining projects, which is good and fine. Like, those are actually the biggest channels on YouTube. Like, obviously, they're making way more YouTube money than I am, right? So they're doing, I'm not saying the channel's bad, but it's news. You got to recognize it. They don't know shit about price. Like, and a lot of times when they have an analyst come on, that analyst doesn't know shit about price either. But anyway, I'm not naming any names. But anyway, so they're either news people, which don't teach you about price, okay? Or they're TA people with the trading background, like my absolute favorite crypto YouTuber, who I'm not going to name names, but almost all of you already know who he is. And if you're watching my video, you already know, like, I love you, man, and I would love to meet you one day in Scandinavia. Or if you ever came back to the States, to Chicago, I would love to meet you. Anyway, even my favorite person to watch on crypto YouTube, he is conducting TA. And you have to watch his videos for like a month to catch him, like one time a month, spitting out a 10-second phrase, letting you know this, all of these, this isn't even how I trade. This is just TA. This is how I trade. Like he trades like 1 hour EMA crosses and things that have a 70% hit rate within parameters. He trades the same way every time. His TA has nothing to do with it. And I'm not just talking about him, it's me too. My TA, this is not how I trade. So please don't come on my channel since I've been fucking spot on recently. And honestly, you could have traded my TA the last couple of days, but trading is not TA. Okay, I had a person join my and I got to contact him. I had somebody new to my channel, fell in love with my stuff, probably after I started hitting everything and price went exactly where I went past April 2nd. And then it was a day where my first probability was a slight down move, but my second most probable was price was going to scream up to the weekly 10. So he tried to take my analysis off those two most probables, and he had never been in my Discord before. He traded hard on the first most probable and got his ass handed to him, joined my tier, came on a live show to let me know what happened, and I was like, no, dude, TA is not trading. If you're going to play with futures money, trading is not the same. So the point of the story is, when I'm showing you this, that does not give you like the tools to trade. Trading is not TA. TA simply, how would you say this? Here is this a good? This analogy might be stupid, but TA is like a road or a highway. Okay, that's technical analysis. Trading is the car. If you drive a car wrong, you're going to kill yourself or mess yourself up, just like in trading. But a road is what you drive on, and you can skin your knee on a road, or if you try to cross a busy road, get hurt by somebody else. But without those weird exceptions, a road isn't going to hurt you. A road is where it's going, right? That's TA. Driving a car on a road is the trading, and you could seriously get hurt. And it's like, if you haven't traded before and you think you're going to be able to great trader just because you know a little TA, that's like saying, hey, I've already walked on this road 100 times. Give me this nice car. I know how to drive it. No, you don't. And you're going to get screwed with a 99% likelihood. And the worst thing that could happen for you, if you think you can learn how to trade just by knowing TA, is the worst thing you happen is if you get 3 good trades in a row and you make a lot of money. That's the worst thing that's going to happen. You know why? Because then first you're going to lose it all. Then you're going to put even more money and do riskier stuff to get it back. Then you're going to lose it all again, and it's going to harder. This is something I went over with my top tier house members back in the bull run to try to make them understand. But this is a rant, but this is an important one. TA is not trading. And if you try to trade for the first time and you hit a few good ones, even though you don't know what you're doing, you will think you're a genius. Your account's going to go up 50%. Guess what's going to happen? You will lose it all. Then you're going to put more money into it. You're going to get into another losing trade. Then you're going to pull more money to the side to fund it. Then you're going to lose even more money. And then you're leaving crypto. TA is not trading. You need to join a community. Links to the Discord community section here, where I have live trading leaders. Plus, even if there aren't live trading leaders present at the time, I hope opening Discord does not crash my damn computer. Even when my live trading leader, so I have Direct, so he has his live trading. It's only available to VIPs. All these 3 are available to all 3 tiers. Okay, where his calendar, he posts his calendar. I have Kazi live. Kazi and so I actually have 4. Carl live, Kazi, and Director Futures. Jessica is Spot. And their last section here, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th one down from Jessica, that's VIPs only. The 4th one down from Kazi is only VIP. But text chat, trade follow-ups, where they post their P&L, all that stuff is available all tiers. But if you're new to my sorry, I just burped in the microphone. If you're new to my channel, and for people who want, you live in a country where $50, because I'm lowering my VIP to $50 here soon. If that's just too much and you want to be a cryptillion, the future, look, Carl has his own damn channel. Look, and he's in here trying to help people who aren't even like paying to be part of his group or a VIP, right? So, I mean, hell, Carl, you need to, geez, I can't believe he's actually helping people that much. That's actually kind of surprising. Wow. I'm actually kind of shocked. So I actually didn't expect to see a team leader with his own channel helping people. So, and you can see where my cursor is, it says all tiers. So if you are a person, wow, Carl really does a lot of work in here. Oh my God, I did not know dude, what the hell, Carl, do you sleep? What is going on? Well, usually it's more VIP. That was actually what I thought. But anyway, if you're new and you're not quite ready to jump into a VIP tier with add-on to see live trading, if you just want to try a small trade, don't use too much money, use that futures chat. And you can tell people, this is my idea. I see Litecoin or, VeChain or Cardano or Bitcoin doing this. I'm going to take a long. Should I, hit it all, market buy now, or how do I enter? Or I've already entered, I'm at a loss. How do I scramble out? Which is the most common question. There's usually people active, even if you're in Indonesia and you're like 12 hours ahead, or Japan 13 hours ahead, or whatever the hell it is. There's if one of the live traders, the paid for stuff, aren't available, all tiers are available to that. However, I'm not condoning you trying to be a gambler by showing you this futures thing. It's for education only, to help you manage your losses, so that when you are learning to trade, you don't blow your account. Rather, you have like a $10 loss out of $1,000 trade, right? So because you know how to move your stops. So I have a lot of cool things starting to really happen. And if you like trade altcoins, we have our own... so where the hell is it? So the VIP add-on packages will be in May. Where is it? Oh yeah. So small cap coins like BPro, Trias, Silo. So if you're a BPro fan, boom, check this out. They talk about BPro all day. Boom, boom, boom. Right? And then some people only trade BPro. Mid cap coins, we got Veracity, big Veracity and Mover and Cadena fans. Even though Cadena I may need to move that to big cap coins. I don't know. Anyway, big cap coins, everybody knows who those are. So when people like trading those coins, they'll sometimes hide out in that group only. But most people will go between that and the futures channel if they're not if they're either a lower tier without access to the live trading stuff, or if the live traders are all asleep and you're trying to be a trader at 3 a.m. in the morning and you're with other weirdos at the same time. That's what that's all about. I'm here to try to help you, because right now, before this capitulation, I promise you, the most profitable thing you can do right now, if you're not a practice trader, is to be holding stable positions. Don't lose your money thinking you're a genius before capitulation happens. Don't hold coins that are going to drop 65 to 70% during capitulation in 2022 or early 2023. You need to be at least not financial advisor. I'm talking about your stack of Pokemon cards. Half of those Pokemon cards need to be in a stable position, whether it's the euro, the dollar, tether. I'm not suggesting any of these. Not the Pokemon tether, right? Or DAI or TUSD. You need to get yourself in a position where you're not going to see your whole account. Okay, so long spiel over. Here is the video that you need to watch from yesterday, where I guessed exactly where Bitcoin is going to go, and I show you how I get here. Click this video afterward if you want to know why I knew Bitcoin was getting ready to crash after it pumped up, and I gave you the exact statistical ways to know for you, so you can get to the point where you can stop watching my dumbass so much and you can do your own analysis. You just got Timified worldwide. Peace.